Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Motions Biz, and thank you again for tuning in. And I just wanted to make a video, especially for those who are very new to Navy Federal, because I noticed that I've been getting messages from new members of Navy Federal and asking a lot of questions about the different products, about benefits of being a Navy Federal member. And surprisingly enough, I find that they are not very familiar with what's going on with Navy Federal. And when they found one of my videos, they're actually asking how to get there. And so I decided to make a video that will also help them or help you if you are new to Navy Federal, and also based on my journey. And of course, you can pretty much gather a lot of resources, even right here on YouTube, about Navy Federal tips and hacks and all. But I like to share my own journey and my own experience because my own journey with Navy Federal is the best thing I can share as well because it is my experience. And like I said, as I went along, I learned a lot more from members who have been here for a long time, who have been members of Navy Federal for a long time, and they knew a lot more and they shared in this community. So before we continue, just allow me to thank you all for tuning in and for supporting this channel, especially our new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, and I hope that you can find value in the videos that we share here. So now you are already a member of Navy Federal. So congratulations and welcome to Navy Federal and welcome to Motions Biz. So what do you do next? Now, one thing that I see a lot of people do is that once they become a member, they just sit there and use Navy Federal as a conventional bank. Now, relationship building is number one with Navy Federal for you to avail of a lot of its products. So let me share with you what I did and what you should do once you become a member so you build that relationship right then and there. Once you opened your checking account and savings account with Navy Federal, that means you already have two accounts with Navy Federal. That's two products, one savings and one checking. Now, if you are able to open a flagship checking account, and if you can, do that right away. I did not do that myself. It took a few months before I actually switched into the flagship checking account. But if you can, you have to maintain a daily balance of $1,500 for the flagship checking account. However, if you go below, if you go under 1,500, you have to pay the $10 fee every month. But it is the road to getting the flagship credit card later on. So it's just one of those things that I think you should know. Number two thing that you should do right when you open your Navy Federal checking and savings account is it is very easy to do and you should do it right away. Open a Save First account and an Easy Certificates account. These two things are very easy products to get from Navy Federal because you only need $55 to open both of these accounts, okay? The Save First account has a minimum deposit of $5 and the Easy Certificates account for $50. And that's pretty much what I did when I started. So I opened those and made small deposits every week, every few days, and all I did was transfer small funds from my checking and savings account directly to the Save First and the Easy Certificates account. And I took the 12-month. I think that I took the 12-month term for the Easy Certificates account. With the Save First, you can always make small deposits when you can. It doesn't have to be big. Now, in my case, I was making $2 deposits, $10, 20, and I just built that up to a point where I think it reached about $300 or so. With a Save First account and the Easy Certificates account, what happens is that after the 12-month term, you can actually choose to have that money deposited back into your checking. So in my case, when that happened, once it matured into a year, I just had that deposited into my checking account. Number three move that you should do once you become a member of Navy Federal, but you can do this ahead of number two. It doesn't matter as long as you also do it. And the thing is direct deposit. Okay. Now, remember that Navy Federal is a credit union and they make money off of the members' deposits. Now, direct deposit is really an internal score builder with Navy Federal. So if you have direct deposit, it shows that you have income. So it makes you a good risk for lending money later on because you are able to pay it and they see those deposits coming in. Now, let's say you are self employed and you really pay yourself, okay? Or you may be doing gigs or contracts or whatever. No matter how small, just make those deposits and just try to show activity on your account. In my case, because like I said, I'm sharing my journey, what I did was a portion of the fee that I pay myself from my company as a clinical administrator, I had it deposited into Navy Federal. So that is bi-weekly. Okay? It's not even a large amount because it's only a portion. But I really feel that it made a difference when I applied for a credit card soon after that. So again, direct deposit really counts, okay? Just show activity on that account because it will really make a difference later on. The next move that you should do, and I think is one of my favorites, okay? And that is the pledged loan. It really made a difference with me. And even when I set up my kids with the pledged loan, it allowed them to have high credit limits with Navy Federal as well. The reason why I'm so into the pledge loan is that it is not just an internal score builder with Navy Federal, but it is also a personal credit profile builder. And it's one of the greatest hacks of Navy Federal. This is just one of the things that I feel if you are a new member of Navy Federal, do not discount this and do not forget to do it. It will make a difference later on. Now, I have a whole playlist of pledge loans, and I will include that link below, okay, for my pledge loan playlist, because if you are new to Navy Federal, you can check those videos out and learn more about the pledge loan. The good thing and the neat thing about the pledge loan is that you are able to manufacture an installment account that will be reporting to the 3 credit bureaus, okay? So Navy Federal actually reports that installment loan to the credit bureaus, but it does not specify that it is secured or it is funded by you. It just shows as an installment loan. And an installment loan, when it is paid on time, remember, it is a credit booster as well. So while you are developing a relationship with Navy Federal, you are also helping out your personal credit profile. And that helps later on. So when your credit score increases, it gives you better opportunities with Navy Federal as well. There are many hacks that you can do with a pledge loan that will really boost your personal credit profile. And I will include in the link below all those tips, okay? Check out my pledge loan playlist. So you will learn all the hacks and tips, paying it off 90%, 80%, why paying it off early can really boost your credit. It's because it will report on-time payments when you pay it ahead of time. So how to do that? Check out those videos, okay? But the pledge loan hack or the pledge loan is, again, a very, very relevant booster, both for your personal credit profile and the Navy Federal internal score. So you really have to check that out, and you should do it as soon as possible. Do not delay. So with that, now you have your checking and savings account, you have an easy certificates account, you have the Save First account, you have direct deposit, and you have a pledge loan. Now, I'm more into the new ones, like the new credit builders, our college students, folks who are trying to rebuild their credit. And if you want to start with Navy Federal, you can start it. There is really no reason why you can't. You already become a member. Make the most of your membership with Navy Federal. Now, let's say you've done all those 4 things with Navy Federal. Now, wait 90 days or 100 days and try to do a pre-qualification for the Navy Federal credit cards, and just let me know how it goes for you. Because when I did mine, the pre-qualification for the Navy Federal credit cards, and I did all those, I was pre-qualified for all the unsecured credit cards, And that's how I got approved for my first credit card with Navy Federal for $25,000. That was my first card ever with Navy Federal. And we may have different results, but like I said, if you do your those four things right then and there, right away, as soon as possible, once you become a member of Navy Federal, I really believe that your chances for getting approved for higher limits will be a lot better because you worked on it. You cannot sit on that membership and do nothing and then expect to get high limits. And I have many members in this community that have proven that they did the hacks and they were even very surprised how they were approved for high limits, higher than most of their personal credit cards. So again, congratulations on becoming a member of Navy Federal and good luck to you. And do share your experience once you do these hacks and share your results within this community. Again, this is Motions Biz, and I am glad you are here. I really appreciate you being here and tuning in. Okay, until next time, have a wonderful day.